There's three rules. I don't care what a motherfucker say. There's no justifying this. When you riding dirty, you're never supposed to drive your car while you're riding dirty. If you're riding dirty, you're supposed to have somebody push you around. I don't give a fuck where you go or what are you doing. You're never supposed to ride dirty. Me personally, number two, I only drive my car when I'm not riding dirty. I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to be smoking while I'm driving because I do too much looking around. I look too obvious to getting pulled over. So the reason why, I come from a dope era stage of my life. From the dope era. You know what I'm saying? We were always dirty. And the rule was is like you really ain't supposed to wear hats while you're driving. Niggas ain't supposed to wear hats while you're driving because the police will pull you over. You look suspicious. You're giving them probable cause. Never dirty. I'm always dirty. So that's why I'm always riding over here on the other side. I like to be rolled around. I'm always going places because I have places to be. I'm always smoking while I'm in my car. So that means I'm riding dirty. So why the fuck would I be driving my car or any car if I'm riding dirty and I already know I come from that era? I come from the selling crack era, riding dirty. We don't do that kind of shit. If I'm in my car and I'm smoking, I see the police, I'm supposed to have my bitch driving at all times so we don't get pulled over. If I'm driving, we're most definitely getting pulled over. People out here are so stupid that they get so fucking pressed. And that's okay. I want you to be pressed. But people start making up whatever they want to make up so they can validate their point, which has no validation. That's sad. Sad. People will make up shit, and while they're making up shit, make it into a lie to change the narrative to make them look like something because they want to prove a point. That is sad. That's, but think about who we're talking about. Think about who you're dealing with. We're dealing with people. We're dealing with country bumpkins, man. When you deal with a motherfucker when their state is just low in everything and just sucks as a state. And you got these people that live the way they live. They have no choice but to live that way because look where they're at. you know, um, it's sad, man, when people get so pressed and they need validation to try to prove a point. It's funny to me because I can say shit about a motherfucker that just happened within the last 3 days. I don't feel like I have to go back and rehearse some shit that happened years ago when I could probably, like everybody else, could say some shit that happened years ago that could be damaging, that can be so funny. You be like, nigga, you know you did this shit and we all seen you do this shit, nigga, you did this shit. Nigga, like, and why mention that when I can sit back and just use my brain and just be like, you know what? This nigga just said something right now that was stupid as fuck. Why not use that? Why not use that? See, I'm a nigga that I ain't gotta go back into the past. The past gonna be right there. The good thing about the past, you can always bring it up. But I'm not gonna be the nigga to keep doing that because I'm a nigga that's got originality. I'm an original type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? I can, you know what I'm saying? Hey, all I gotta do is just patiently just sit back and just wait. I ain't worried about nobody, and that's the good thing about being patient and sitting back waiting, because other motherfuckers is gonna attack you for me. I ain't gotta do nothing. I ain't gotta get my hands dirty at this point, because there's a whole lot of people that see the same thing that I see. Either somebody gonna speak up and say something, or motherfuckers gonna be scared to say nothing wrong. It is what it is. But it's crazy though when people just be swearing up and down. They know what they talking about, and they mix what they talking about with lies. And by the way, I drink Miller High Life. I drink Miller High Life. You know what I'm saying? I drink fucking Miller High Life. Miller Miller High Life don't say nothing about malt liquor. There's no malt liquor in Miller High Life. We all know that, but of course you have to be the stupid one to make it seem like, again, you have to go over there to the platform and you got to make a point because you're too pressed. Chain smoking, chain smoking. You just can't figure it out. You just, oh my God, I'm just, oh. That's a, when you got a person doing all that kind of shit, you got them where you want them. And me personally, I'm so smart. I like to keep people right there, keep people fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to be smart with your words. Yelling and spitting at the camera, man, that don't get you nowhere. Being all excited and shit, it don't work. That shit don't work. You know, people don't listen to that kind of shit, man. You know, you gotta, people are only gonna listen when shit makes sense. You know, we're not gonna make up nothing to try to make a point. We're too grown for that. You know, we're not here for validation to make up lies and to to try to make a point and make lies and trying to make a point. It means that much to you to get your point across that you have to throw all these lies in your sentence of your speech pattern when you talk, when your mouth is steady doing this. Like I said, man, don't nobody need to hear you fucking drink that beer. Don't nobody need to hear you smoke them nasty ass cigarettes while you sitting there chain smoking, while you sitting there being insecure. Insecure. And see, and I've said that word before. Ugh, I've said that word. And a lot of people on here is very insecure. And that's okay, because you have to be insecure by yourself. Ask yourself why you can't do certain things and you can't show your head, but you want to talk about somebody else's. People, and hey, there's no justifying in that. Just accept it. Just accept that your life fucking sucks. Just accept it. Just accept that you live a sorry lifestyle. And you're mad about everybody else's. Just admit it.